Good morning, everyone. It's Anifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I am all about self-improvement because that is what I help people do with brain retraining, and it's very much on my mind today. So I thought I would share a little bit about this thinking process or this process. Maybe it's more of a feeling process. And I came across this quotation which says, "Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune." Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. And that is by Rohn. And I so agree with this. It's interesting in terms of spirituality or developing our spirituality or anyone's sense of self. You've probably heard that term, know thyself. So important about knowing ourselves. And that would mean ourselves as this human life experience and our higher selves. And of course, I really encourage people to get in touch with their higher selves. I think it's very interesting that in life, we're trained in a particular way that if you do these things, you'll be really good. So this is the formal education aspect. And I think formal education is fantastic. And then as our formal education grows or we practice it regularly, we notice that the ego will grow with that too. And the ego is what is to be overcome in the higher self. So of course, some people would think that, oh, I don't want to lose that because I feel really good about what I do and how I do it. And I'd say that most people that have gone into the spiritual realm of whether practice or life experience have had that little, large transformation. It's a big step to take to unlearn some of the things that our brains have learned and picked up and acquired that don't always serve us so well. So how does a person go about doing that? First of all, it's sitting down with yourself to understand how you think of yourself, what you think of success as. And it can be anything, right? It could be money, it could be a relationship, it could be the home you live in, it could be peace, joy, happiness. And I would think that whether you look at money or whether you look at your home or whether you look at your profession, it's tied with peace, joy, and happiness, right? There is some satisfaction that comes from that. And this is what I help people remember because in energetic training, which is what I work with, even though I'm speaking in terms of basic language, there is a feeling that people have when they're moving into the things that they know feel right. So the things that feel right, it's probably your calling. It's probably the thing that so instinctively brings you that joy and satisfaction. Could be anything. Some people love painting, and when they paint something, they're so pleased. I know for me, it's when I'm helping people. I'm so pleased. I'm so content with just that action. But that seems so simple, right? So what about the other things that we get content with in terms of the home, the money, the anything? Believe it or not, when you get yourself to that place of contentment, the other things fall into place very easy. But we've been trained for so long that until you do this, that, and the next thing, you will not get those things. And so it's a very different way of thinking. So today I would love for you to think about how do you think and what is it that you think your success is based on, or what do you see as success? What do you think is happiness? What do you think brings you joy and peace? All of those things, sit down and maybe write down 3 things and then see, is what you're doing right now helping lead you to those places? I'm going to finish this video today with one more quotation by George Bernard Shaw, another one of my favorites. And he says, "Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." And this is not the fickle mind of one day I want this, the next day I want that, or maybe I want this, or maybe I want that. It's that really certain knowing that the way my mind is thinking needs to be changed because it's not helping me in the direction that I'd like to go. So I leave you with that thought. I hope you spend 5 minutes today just sitting and writing down a few things, maybe 3 things that you know are central to your joy, peace, and happiness. Joy, just a satisfaction, something that brings you contentment. So 3 things. I hope you have a fabulous day doing that. And remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.